Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Adams. Roberto Carlos. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Looking here to chip it through. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He gets big. Roberto Carlos clears it away. Here's a shot. Hits one! It's there! First blood drawn.
The keeper deserves it. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sassuolo make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Adams. Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is a great pick out. And it's Belletti. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Vinicius. Shot a goal! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
Chance to shoot! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Sassuolo go into the lead. Beckham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Belletti. That's Beckham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Beckham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he latch on to this? Belletti. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely spread. Endrick. And he was quick to react. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. De Bruyne.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
For Pato.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a really well-measured ball. Spread neatly. Look at the space here. Goes in for the header. And it's in. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
there is the half-time whistle. Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Cambio di giocatori.
The second half then, just getting going. Bernardo Silva. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Decent hit! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Roberto Carlos powering forward here. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that.
Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bernardo Silva is wide and looking to get onto this. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Belletti. De Bruyne. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Endrick looking to add to his goal. Belletti. Guehi. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. De Bruyne. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
In towards the middle. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 24, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 9.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Iniesta. Di Marco.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he put it away? He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And it's Berardi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bernardo Silva. And the keeper's in command. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Di Marco. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Oh, here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic.
Lavia is offering a wry smile there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Di Marco is charging up on the overlap. And it's hoisted clear. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that.
Great chance! It's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. He's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
De Bruyne. And he goes cross-field. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Stoichkov. Lovely feet. Musiala. De Bruyne.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rodri for Iniesta. And here's Stoichkov. And it's Belletti. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Stoichkov. And the finish! Mighty close.
Stoichkov nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
DiMarco. Rodri. De Bruyne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. Iniesta. Can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this. Iniesta. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's nice. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
In with the challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. De Bruyne has created one goal already. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Musiala. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. Iniesta. Now DiMarco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal. Now it's Stoichkov. De Bruyne. Shot could be on. And the shot! And he hits the net. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
And we're off again.
El dorsal 16. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por...
Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
No. There. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. DiMarco. Played back in. Iniesta. He's in a good position here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. It'll be a throw-in. Madrid are 2 up early in the second half. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Iniesta does well to get it back. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Iniesta. Some really good ball movement. He's got away. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lavia. Adams. Now Mbappe.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Stoichkov touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe. DiMarco. DiMarco stood his ground strongly. Yamal! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He is through here. He's got full. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Iniesta será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
And it's Stoichkov. And here's Mbappe. Timber. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha. Murutzan. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Yehi. Here's Vitinha. Mbappe. Stoichkov will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they win it back again. Murutzan. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Timber. Yehi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bernardo Silva, Beckham, shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne with the short one. Chooses to go back. Rodri. Great hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
They've played it short. And here's De Bruyne. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Has a look and place it forward.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Adams. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
A real chance if he can get through. Shot a goal! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's in!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
De Ligt. Madrid are dominating possession and a goal to the good. Musiala goes on a charge down the left. Can he get onto this? Musiala! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that was very necessary. Francisco Conceição.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Out of play for a goal kick. And back to the goalkeeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Δούμε τώρα που έχει γίνει λάθος.
He's got away. And that is
Ευτυχώς θα
masterful
κόψουμε και
defending.
πίσω.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's
Roberto
almost
Carlos.
personal. And it
Beckham.
had to be. Roberto Carlos.
Adams.
Adams. And De Ligt. Adams.
Ήρεμα.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Πάμε για το Ρόδρυ. Στο χώρο του κέντρου. Ωραία μπαλιά. Θα περάσει η μπαλιά, αλλά
Hendrick really was well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
δούμε τώρα. Πρέπει να πιέσουμε.
Locatelli.
Η Juventus ανεβαίνει.
That's positional goals.
Το γυλτίζει τώρα. Για να δούμε το τώρα. Περάσει, θα κάνει τη σέντρα. Πάρα λίγο.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Για να δούμε. Το κόρνερ εκτελείται.
He's
Διώχνει.
taking no chances there.
Ο Σίλβα τώρα, για να δούμε, είναι δύο.
And now they
Με
can
τρεις.
spring out of
Όχι.
defence. And it's De
Καθυστερούμε
Bruyne.
πολύ.
Musiala.
Και η Μουσιάλα θα μπει στην περιοχή.
That's
Θα
good
κοπεί.
defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll
Θα
see of him.
κλέψουμε τώρα. Για να δούμε μέσα στην περιοχή.
Oh, good
Όχι.
ball. Cambiasso. De Ligt gets
De Ligt,
across to
ήρεμα.
intercept that.
Ψύχρεμα στον Άνταμς.
Adams
Κλείνουν εκεί πέρα τους χώρους οι παίκτες της Juve.
and De Ligt. Belletti.
Καταφέρουμε να
Bernardo
βγούμε από την
Silva.
πίεση. Μπερνάρντο Σίλβα.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Κάνουμε μια βαθιά
Oh, that's a
μπαλιά.
cracking
Περνάει,
goal.
αλλά
Too quick for defence and keeper.
Nicely aimed pass.
πάμε μήχρονο.
Francisco Conceição.
Ναι, πάμε μήχρονο.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Βάλουμε τον Μπαπέ
It's a
μέσα.
half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to
Πιέσουμε.
what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was
βάλουμε
genuine
και ποιον άλλο
intensity
βάλουμε
and purpose behind what they brought to the game.
Νομίζω καλά
I think
είμαστε.
they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Having scored the only goal of the game so
Καλά
far,
είμαστε.
it's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Και πάμε για το δεύτερο μήχρονο τώρα. Ρόδρυ.
And that's
De
the start
Ligt.
of another 45
Για
minutes.
κάντε και μια εγγραφή άμα
A
θέλετε.
solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Ή σχολιάστε στο chat κάτι.
Bernardo Silva.
Τώρα ανεβαίνει ο Μπερνάρντο Σίλβα. Για να δούμε.
Oh, that's nice. And
Bruyne.
it's De Bruyne.
Μπεκάμ.
Rodri.
Ρόδρυ. Κάρλος.
Madrid, different to some extent this half.
Θα την κάνει.
Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now.
Και De Bruyne το έβγαλε.
Denied by an
Το έβγαλε.
instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short.
Για να δούμε τώρα. Δεν θα
Well
πιάσει
cut
κοντά.
out. No margin for error there at all.
Οι Ιταλοί έχουν
And
σωθεί
now they can
την
spring
πίεση.
out of defence. Conceição distributed tidily. Gonzalez.
Ο Πορτογάλος δεν είναι εκεί που πρέπει να είναι.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
Κάνει και τη φάση.
It's a good spell of possession. This has a
Το
goal.
σουτ. Σωζόμαστε εδώ πέρα.
Pretty loose pass. Locatelli. Gonzalez.
Κάποιος πρέπει να κλέψει εκεί πέρα κάποια στιγμή.
Conceição.
Ό,τι θέλει κάνει η Juve. Πρέπει να φύγει η μπάλα από εκεί. Ξανά. Το... Τι γίνεται ρε.
And he's following up.
Εντάξει, εντάξει.
Just off target.
Δεν υπάρχει κανένας για
I
την
think
μπάλα.
his face
Κανένας.
smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Λήξη συναγερμού.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Προσπαθεί να ισοφαρίσει η Juve.
Here's Roberto Carlos.
Ωραία.
Mbappe.
Παπέ. Παπέ.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Ζητάει ο
Now
Μπέκα.
it's Beckham.
Πάρει.
Now it's Beckham. Look at
Μπαπέ.
the space here.
Θα σουτάρει και θα κλειδώσει το παιχνίδι. 0-2. Λήξη
There's
συναγερμού.
the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like,
Ξαναδούμε
the
πάλι.
outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up
Τριπλάρες
sooner,
σουτάρει
and he
προς
picked them
σπίτι
off
μάλλον.
instead.
Και μπάλα πάει στα δίχτυα.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
De Ligt. And the keeper's got it again.
Δεν βιαζόμαστε. Κάνουμε και μια αλλαγή τώρα για να δούμε. Να δούμε τι γίνεται εδώ πέρα. Να δούμε το Λάβια. Στο Ετσκόφ. Πάλι και το Γιαμάλ.
And it's De Bruyne. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well timed, excellent interception. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz.
Να δούμε τώρα. Υπάρχει μόνο στο και ευτυχώς γίνεται το tackling. Και κόβουμε.
He's in space and looking for options.
Σέντρα.
Adams tries to clear.
Ξανά η σέντρα. Κάρω
And
τον
he has
πλάκας.
picked it out somehow.
Colomwani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Μπέκαμ.
Beckham. Can he get it through? Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Conceição. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Πιέζουν ψηλά οι
Beckham.
Ιταλοί.
Mbappe.
Να δούμε τον Σίλβα.
Oh, that's neat.
Πολύ πίεση από τους.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Μπλοκάρει την μπάλα. Οι αλλαγές δεν έχουν πραγματοποιηθεί. Την πρώτη διακοπή.
Rodri. Conceição. And he's
Conceição.
away.
Καλός
Gets his
αυτός
pass
εδώ.
away. There's the shot.
Ευτυχώς.
And he's straight offside.
Ευτυχώς.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
We have
All
got
right.
changes here from both sides, in
Lasciano
fact.
il campo per il numero 14.
Στο Ετσκόφ.
Il numero 16. Attenzione, un cambio.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Gonzalez.
González
That's been cut out.
και
Well played.
κόρνερ.
Another chance from a corner.
Έχει μπει και ο Γιαμάλ. Θα
And that
διώξει
has
εδώ
been
τώρα.
cleared. Good
Λάβει.
looking ball.
Όχι.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ωραίο. Λαμί Γιαμάλ τώρα.
Yamal. Now what about a
Απολαύστε.
counter attack?
Όχι, όχι. Κάκι, κάκι.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came
Αλλάξει
to nothing.
την μπάλα ήθελε τελείως. Παιχνίδι. Δεν του πήγε.
Belletti. Yamal.
Ωραία υποδοχή.
Yamal making good progress on the
Και
right
ωραία
hand
με το
side.
μυτό.
Great ball if he can get there. Lovely ball and a real
Και
and
θα
the
δούμε τον Μπαπέ και
shots.
τελειώσει.
They are rampant.
Το κερασάκι.
And surely that settles it.
Κίλιαν Μπαπέ.
Oh, beautifully
Εδώ,
dispatched. There
εξωτερικό.
was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright.
Τόσο
Nothing
απλά.
he could do.
A case now of complete control.
Διαλύουμε
Ci
την βίδα.
saranno 3
Sports
minuti di
officials
recupero.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Ρωμαίο Λαβία.
And it's De Bruyne.
Δεν μπορεί. Γιαμάλ.
Lovely feet.
Κάνει και μια προσπίση, δίνει
And
και
that
μια
interception
πάσα. Δεν θα
was
περάσει.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been clubbed
Τέλος.
away. And that will be it. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Beckham. Chance to shoot now. Nice control. And the ball's come loose here. DiMarco is charging up on the overlap. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Να δούμε τώρα. Καλιάρι. Σέντρα και είναι στα δίκτυα. Δυστυχώς. Τι πήγε λάθος. Θα το δούμε.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Πάσα
Made a classic move and made it
Μπελέτη
perfect.
καλά. Όχι, το 20 ποιος είναι. Το 20
It is
κάνει
a
λάθος.
super start. So
Μπελέτη
far,
περνάει.
so very good.
Να, τρέχω λάθος. Τον έχει χάσει.
Rodri. And it's Beckham. DiMarco.
Πάμε δυνατά.
That's Beckham. Endrick. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. Mina gets it away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh,
Penalty.
that's horribly mistimed, and it's given
Yeah.
penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Έχει τριπλάρει ο Μπέκαμ. Το κόβει. Πέναλτι.
To square things up.
Για να δούμε.
Oh, that's
Το
a
έβαλε.
brilliant save.
Πίστευτο.
That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker,
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
turns and goes back. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Luperto with the clearance. Bernardo Silva could try cutting inside here. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Εντάξει, πώς παίζει
Well, I
Καλιάρι.
wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Μου
There's
παλιά δεν
plenty
είναι
of time
offside.
left.
Όχι.
Just the goal. Great chance!
Και είναι γκολ.
It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their level up.
Εντάξει την παλιά.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that should get the job done. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Musiala, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Adams deals with that comfortably. Belletti. Vitinha. Endrick. Minutes till half-time.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Can he get away here? Can he put it away? They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An act of charity gratefully received. Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Belletti. Bernardo Silva. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Belletti really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Chooses to go back. Beckham!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
To Musiala. Now it's Beckham. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, taken with style! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That was a given. It always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Bernardo Silva. Luperto. Mina. Endrick does well to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Πάμε τώρα ξανά δεύτερο ημίχρονο.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. 16. El dorsal 23.
Καλύτερα να χάνουμε.
El dorsal 20. serán sustituidos por el dorsal 45, el dorsal 19, el
Oh, that's
dorsal
wonderful
5,
alertness.
el dorsal 12.
Vitinha,
Πάμε Μουσιάλα, δεν έχουμε πέσει
Musiala.
και γι' αυτό θα του βάλει.
He's played him through. Vitinha!
Όχι, δεν έχει αριστεί.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Adams. Beckham. Beckham going full tilt down the left. Musiala.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Vitinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And it's been taken short. And that's aimed it in with a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Beckham. Now
Marco
DiMarco.
Anabel.
Y este partido
60 minutes played.
550 espectadores.
DiMarco looking to hit the byline here. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the counter is on. He is through here. He's found a way through. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vitinha to Beckham. Out to the left it goes.
Μουσιάλα.
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That looks a good ball through. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away, and the shot! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared without hesitation. Always. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up
El
trumps.
dorsal 8. Se va a producir un cambio de jugador.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
DiMarco. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Mbappe. No way through, so has a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have won it.
Timber has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier
Μάρκο θα το
incident.
πάρει.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Great chance here. He's gone for the shots. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Πέντε λεπτά ακόμα.
The final 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Beckham goes short. Beckham. DiMarco.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal fiddles it through. And that's it. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they are pouringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Backward it goes. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
Amrabat is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne. Turns and goes back. Chance! It's in! First blood drawn.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Tsimikas gets across to intercept that. He's looking to set free a runner. Beckham. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Adams. That could spell trouble. He's through and all along. Great chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Footballing width usually identifies with running.
And the shot! He scores! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid go into the lead. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Adams. And Tsimikas. Musiala. And it's Beckham. Batistuta. Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's found him in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Amrabat is always looking to break lines. De Bruyne. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's the throw. No way through. Adams. De Bruyne. And it's Batistuta. Musiala.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Beckham. And Amrabat. Musiala. And the shot! Madrid have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. De Bruyne goes short. Can he put it away? Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Has a go! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. To further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Gol! Ha segnato al 40° minuto, numero 6.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Beckham. Tsimikas chooses to go back. Can he
Ci saranno
finish?
3 minuti di recupero.
And he's in on goal. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, the shot could be on here. Great position here. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Shifted it to the flank. Played out towards the right wing. That's been cut out, well played. Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, it's a run defence is this line.
Decent hit! Has another go! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's there to clear it. No way through, so back it comes. Szoboszlai. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Almost an hour gone. Adams. Tsimikas could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Can he finish? And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And they've got a throw. Lavia. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Musiala going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. Rafinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tsimikas. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Lavia. This is promising. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he welcomes it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance to shapes to shoot! In he goes again!
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
No, that's been intercepted. Lavia was steaming forward. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Hits one! It's a goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's gone for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! It wasn't a great header in the end. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala is wide and looking to get onto this. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
He's
di
picked
recupero.
his way through. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Szoboszlai. And the shot! And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.